What if I told you the loudest manifestations happen in complete silence? You don't need to shout your dreams to the universe. You don't need affirmations plastered on every wall of your room. You don't even need to tell a single soul what you're working toward. In fact, the moment you speak your deepest desire out loud to the wrong person at the wrong time, you might be leaking the very energy that was supposed to bring it to life. There's an old secret, quiet, almost forgotten, used by people who manifested massive success, love, healing, and wealth, without posting about it, without journaling it for the world to see, without even whispering it to their closest friend. They used silence, not as absence, but as a tool, a weapon almost in the world of manifestation. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to use silence to manifest your deepest desires. Secretly. No noise, no announcements. Just you, your intention, and a quiet kind of power most people never learn to use. Why silence is more powerful than you think. Let's start with something most people get wrong about manifestation. They think the more you talk about your goal, the more real it becomes. So they tell their friends, they post it online, they repeat it to anyone who will listen. I'm going to be rich, I'm going to find my soulmate. I'm starting my dream business. And for a while it feels amazing. People clap, people say, good for you, you feel supported. But here's the problem. Every time you speak your desire out loud, especially to people who don't fully believe in you, you're releasing energy. You're letting the pressure out, like steam escaping a kettle before it even has the chance to boil. Think about it this way. Imagine you're planting a seed. Would you dig it up every single day just to check if it's growing? Of course not. The seed needs darkness, stillness, and time, hidden beneath the soil, to actually take root. Your desires work the same way. When you keep your intentions silent, you're not hiding it out of fear. You're protecting it. You're letting it grow undisturbed, away from doubt, away from other people's opinions, away from the subtle jealousy or skepticism that even well-meaning people carry without realizing it. Here's something most people don't know. Every time someone reacts to your goal, whether with excitement or doubt, a small part of you absorbs that reaction. If someone says, "That's a big dream, are you sure?" that doubt doesn't just disappear. It lingers in your subconscious mind. It plants a tiny seed of hesitation right next to the seed of your desire. Silence removes this risk completely. There's also a deeper reason why silence works. When you don't talk about your goal, your mind stops needing external validation. You stop performing your dream for others and start actually living it internally. This shift is huge, because manifestation isn't about convincing other people your dream is coming true. It's about convincing yourself, on a deep subconscious level, that it's already happening. Silence creates space for belief to grow stronger than doubt. Think of the people you know who quietly built something incredible. A business, a relationship, a transformation. Often, the people around them had no idea it was even happening until it was already done. That's not an accident. That's the power of quiet, focused intention. So today, I want you to see silence differently, not as something empty, not as something passive, but as an active tool, a sacred space where your desires are allowed to grow without interference, without judgment, without leaking energy before it's time. In the next part, I'm going to show you the exact first step to start using this technique and how to protect your desire the moment it's born in your mind. Part 2. The moment your desire is born. Protect it immediately. Every desire has a birth moment. It's that split second when an idea flashes into your mind. Maybe it's while you're driving. Maybe it's right before you fall asleep. Maybe it hits you out of nowhere while you're washing dishes. Suddenly you feel it. I want this. I need this in my life. That moment is sacred, and most people ruin it within the first 10 minutes. How? By immediately telling someone. Guess what I just thought of? Or by immediately doubting it themselves. Nah, that's too big. That could never happen for someone like me. Both of these reactions weaken the desire before it even has a chance to breathe. Here's what I want you to do instead, starting today. The moment a desire is born in your mind, treat it like a newborn. You wouldn't hand a newborn baby to strangers, right? You wouldn't expose it to harsh weather within its first hour of life. You'd protect it, keep it warm, keep it close. Do the same with your desire. The first step is simple but powerful. As soon as the desire appears, close your eyes for just 10 seconds, not to overthink it, just to acknowledge it quietly. Say inside your mind, not out loud, "I see you, I accept you, you're safe with me." That's it. No drama, no big ritual, just a quiet moment of ownership. This does something important. It tells your subconscious mind that this desire is real and that it's protected. You are not going to expose it to outside noise. You are not going to let random opinions shape whether it lives or dies. The second step is to resist the urge to share it immediately. I know this is hard. When we feel excited, our natural instinct is to talk about it. But excitement shared too early often turns into energy wasted. Instead, write it down somewhere private. Not on social media, not in a shared notebook, somewhere only you can access. A private note, a locked journal, even a note in your phone with a name that means nothing to anyone else. This keeps the desire contained, like water inside a sealed bottle instead of water poured out onto the ground. The third step, and this is where most people struggle, is to stop checking for permission. Don't ask friends, "Do you think I can do this?" Don't ask family, "Is this a good idea?" The moment you ask for permission, you hand your power over to someone else's opinion, and opinions, even from people who love you, are shaped by their own fears and limitations, not yours. Your desire doesn't need permission, it needs protection. So remember this moment, right now, as a turning point. From today, whenever a new desire is born in your mind, you protect it first, silently, privately, before anyone else even knows it exists. In the next part, I'll show you how to build a daily silent practice that strengthens this desire without ever speaking about it out loud. Part 3. The daily silent practice that strengthens your desire. Now that you know how to protect a desire the moment it's born, let's talk about how to strengthen it every single day without ever speaking a word about it to anyone. Most manifestation techniques focus on saying things out loud. Affirmations, vision boards you show to friends, verbal declarations. But there's a quieter method, one that works even deeper, because it bypasses the noise of the outside world completely. It's called the silent rehearsal. Here's how it works. Every single day, ideally at the same time, whether that's early morning or right before bed, you sit somewhere quiet. No phone, no noise, just you and your breath. Close your eyes. Now, instead of speaking your desire, you feel it. You imagine it as if it has already happened. Not, "I want this to happen," but "This is already true." Feel the emotions that would come with it. If your desire is financial freedom, feel the calm that comes from checking your bank account without stress. If your desire is love, feel the warmth of being deeply understood by someone. If your desire is healing, feel the lightness in your body, free from pain. The key here is emotion, not words. Silence isn't just about not speaking, it's about going beyond language entirely. Words are limited. Emotions and feelings speak directly to your subconscious mind in a language it actually understands. Spend just 5 to 10 minutes each day in this silent rehearsal. No one needs to know you're doing this. You could be sitting on a bus, in your car before work, or lying in bed at night. From the outside, it looks like you're just resting, but inside you're quietly building the exact emotional blueprint of your desire. Here's something fascinating about this practice, because you never speak about it. You never expose it to logical arguments or outside doubts. Your logical mind, the part that loves to say, "But how?" and "That seems impossible," doesn't get invited into this space. You're working purely with feeling and belief, which is exactly where real transformation begins. There's a second layer to this daily practice too. Throughout your day, whenever you have a small, quiet moment, waiting in line, walking somewhere, washing your hands, silently repeat your desire in your mind. Not out loud, just in your thoughts. "This is happening for me. It's already on its way. No one around you will ever know these words are running through your mind. But you'll know. And that quiet, invisible repetition builds momentum. This is the beauty of silent manifestation. You're not performing your growth for an audience. You're building it privately, brick by brick, feeling by feeling, until one day the outside world simply sees the result, without ever having witnessed the process. Consistency here matters more than intensity. 5 quiet minutes a day, done consistently, will always outperform one dramatic outburst of motivation that fades after 2 days. In the next part, I'll show you exactly what to do and what to avoid when someone comes close to discovering your secret desire before it's ready to be revealed. What to do when someone almost discovers your secret. This part is important because no matter how careful you are, life will test your silence. Someone will ask a question that gets a little too close. A friend might say, "You seem different lately. What's going on with you?" A family member might notice you saving money and ask, "Why are you being so careful lately? Are you planning something?" Someone might even directly ask, "Do you like someone?" Right after you've quietly started manifesting a relationship. These moments are tests, not from the universe in some mystical way, but tests of your own discipline. And how you respond in these moments determines whether your desire stays protected or gets diluted. Here's the mistake most people make. They panic and either overshare out of nervousness, or they lie so obviously that it creates more suspicion. Both responses come from the same place, feeling caught off guard. Instead, I want to teach you a simple, calm approach. It's called the soft redirect. When someone gets close to your secret, you don't need to lie, and you don't need to reveal everything either. You simply redirect gently with a relaxed tone. If someone says, "You seem different lately," you can smile and say, "I've just been focusing on myself a bit more." That's true, and it reveals nothing specific. If someone asks, "Are you planning something?" you can say, "Just trying to be a little more responsible these days." Simple, calm, nothing dramatic. The key is your energy while saying this. If you respond with anxiety, people sense that something is being hidden, and they push further out of curiosity. But if you respond with a relaxed, almost bored tone, like it's not a big deal, people naturally lose interest and move on. Silence isn't just about what you don't say. It's about the calm energy behind what you do say. Another important habit here is to stop giving clues without realizing it. Sometimes we don't say our secret directly, but we drop hints. Maybe you keep mentioning a certain city because that's where you want to move. Maybe you keep talking around a topic because it's connected to your desire. Pay attention to this. True silent manifestation means your behavior stays consistent and ordinary on the outside, even while something powerful is building on the inside. There's also an emotional trap to avoid here. Sometimes we secretly want someone to notice our silent transformation, so we drop subtle hints hoping they'll ask more questions, giving us a chance to talk about it. This defeats the entire purpose. If part of you is hoping to be discovered, you're still seeking external validation, which weakens the quiet power we're building. Real strength here comes from a simple inner knowing. You know what you're building, you don't need anyone else to know yet. Let your results speak later, not your words now. Master this skill, staying calm and redirecting gently when people get close, and you'll protect your desire all the way until it's ready to fully manifest into your reality. In the next part, I'll reveal a specific silent ritual you can do at night that dramatically accelerates this entire process. Part 5. The night ritual that accelerates silent manifestation. There's a reason so many ancient traditions place so much importance on the night. In the quiet hours before sleep, your mind shifts from its busy, logical, guarded state into something much softer and more receptive. This is exactly why the minutes before you fall asleep are the most powerful time to strengthen your silent desire. Here's the ritual. It takes less than 10 minutes, and no one around you will ever know you're doing it. Once you're lying in bed, lights off, phone away, take 3 slow, deep breaths. Let your body relax completely. Don't rush this part. Rushing keeps you in a mental state that's still alert and logical, and we want the opposite. We want your mind soft, calm, almost drifting. Once you feel that heaviness settling in, that place right before sleep, where thoughts start to feel a little slower, a little dreamier, bring your desire gently into your mind, not with intensity, not with force, just gently, like placing a soft blanket over a sleeping child. Picture one single scene connected to your desire. Not the whole story, just one moment. If your desire is a new home, picture yourself turning the key in the door. If your desire is healing, picture yourself waking up feeling completely light and pain-free. If your desire is love, picture a quiet, peaceful moment sitting beside that person. Hold this one image gently in your mind as you drift off to sleep. Don't analyze it. Don't ask how it will happen. Just let the feeling of that moment be the last thing your mind experiences before sleep takes over. This works because your subconscious mind is most impressionable right in this transition zone between being awake and being asleep. Whatever feeling you plant here tends to sink deeper than anything you consciously repeat during the day. It's like writing in wet cement instead of dry concrete. The impression simply holds stronger. Here's an important detail. Never do this ritual while venting frustration about why your desire hasn't happened yet. If you fall asleep frustrated, that frustration sinks in just as deeply as calm belief would. So if doubts come up during this time, gently set them aside. Simply say inside your mind, "Not now. This is my quiet time." And return to that one peaceful image. Do this every single night, even if it's just for 2 or 3 minutes on busy days. Over time, you'll notice something interesting. You'll start waking up with a quiet sense of certainty about your desire, a feeling that it's simply on its way, without needing constant reassurance or proof. This night ritual, paired with the daily silent rehearsal from part 3 and the protection habits from part 2, creates a complete, powerful system. All of it happening quietly, invisibly, without a single external announcement to the world. In the final part, I'll show you the last, most important secret. What to do the moment your desire actually starts manifesting, so you don't accidentally break the process right before it fully arrives. Part 6. The final secret. What to do. The moment your desire starts arriving. This is the part most people get wrong, and it's honestly heartbreaking because they do everything right for weeks, sometimes months, and then they ruin it right at the finish line. Here's what happens. Your silent desire starts showing small signs of arriving. Maybe an unexpected opportunity shows up. Maybe someone new enters your life who feels different, in a good way. Maybe money starts flowing in small, unexpected ways. These are called signs of alignment, small proofs that the universe, or your subconscious mind, or whatever you choose to call it, is responding to the quiet work you've been doing. And the moment people see these signs, they get so excited that they immediately break their silence. They tell everyone, "Guys, this is actually working." They post about it. They over-explain it to family and friends. And in doing so, they shift from quiet, confident energy back into needing external validation. This sudden shift can slow things down, or in some cases, stop the momentum completely. Not because of bad luck, but because you've moved from a state of calm inner trust into a state of needing outside approval again. So here's the final and most important rule of silent manifestation. When you start seeing signs, don't celebrate loudly. Celebrate quietly. When something good happens, pause, take a breath, silently acknowledge it in your mind. This is it. It's arriving. Then continue your daily silent rehearsal and night ritual exactly as before. Don't increase the intensity. Don't suddenly tell 5 people. Simply trust that the process that got you this far will continue to carry you the rest of the way. Think of it like a plant that's finally sprouting through the soil. You wouldn't suddenly dig around it out of excitement, right? You'd continue watering it gently, exactly as you did before, trusting it to keep growing on its own. The people who manifest the biggest transformations in life often share one thing in common. They stay quiet the entire way through, right up until the results are undeniable. By the time they finally talk about it, they're not talking about a hope or a dream anymore. They're talking about something that already happened. And that's a completely different kind of energy. Powerful, certain, real. So from today, remember this complete silent path. Protect the desire the moment it's born. Strengthen it daily through silent rehearsal. Handle questions with calm redirection. Deepen it every night through your quiet ritual. And when it finally starts arriving, celebrate quietly and let your results speak for themselves later. This is the real power of silence. Not emptiness, not avoidance, but a quiet, focused space where your deepest desires are allowed to grow, untouched by doubt, unshaken by outside noise, until they become undeniably real. If this video helped you see manifestation differently, hit that subscribe button right now, because I share these kinds of quiet, powerful techniques regularly, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Drop a silent in the comments if you're starting this practice today. I won't ask what your desire is. Some things are better kept quiet. This has been Master Shen. Stay silent, stay powerful. I'll see you in the next one.